What is up, y'all? It's your favorite producer Ron. Got the recipe, and today gonna walk y'all through on how to stack and blend multiple sounds. It can be a little bit difficult sometimes when you're trying to make your beats and you're stacking and stacking and stacking. You want that bigger sound, but it's just clashing together. I'm gonna show you how to blend your sounds the right way so you get that fullness that you're looking for. Let's get it. All right, so I got a sample beat here for y'all, and as you can see, I've stacked up a good amount of sounds. I got drums, piano, bass. I've got like a synth, I've got a pad 1, pad 2, got some plucks, got a lead. I got a second piano in here somewhere I'm about to put down as well. And that's quite a bit of sounds for one beat. So as usual, I'll play the beat, delete it, we'll rebuild it together so you can see exactly what I did and exactly how to get your sounds to blend. Let's get it. Got a little intro, a little chorus going on, a little verse going on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of this. I'm gonna walk you through some things that I did. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these sends off so we can really get to the nitty gritty. So number one, I wanna stress that it's not always about EQing and panning and leveling things out to get a good blend. It really comes down to sound selection as well. You can't blend a trumpet and guitar and violin and expect that to like sound good together. Like they're just different instruments. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's like a toss up, right? You might get it to work and you might not. So pick sounds that go together, right? Rice and beans, right? Or rice, beans, chicken, broccoli, or tacos and nachos. All right, you see what I'm saying? Tacos, nachos. They go together. I'm gonna show you what sounds I picked. I'll leave the links in the description below for each of them. And let's get it. I went with some piano to kind of get me going. So just 4 chords. Let's go ahead and put that down. That's all we need, all right? We can go ahead and duplicate that out now. Now, I went with the Addictive Keys piano on this one. As you can see, I have no other effects on it, just Addictive Keys, and it's gonna be the default studio grand piano. Boom. And then from here, I went and put my drums down. Addictive Drums 2, and I'm using a custom kit. This is from Orange Soul's Chirometry Audio. I have like every Addictive Drum sound, so I'm able to use this preset and it works. It's called the Flank Kit. So my drum loop is very like West Coast. That's what I was going for, like West Coast, Dr. Dre-ish. Let's put these drums down. Now we're just creating the basic groove so we can continue to layer, add depth, and stack and blend, all right? Next thing I did was add some Rickenbacker bass. All right, so now that we got the core together, let's start stacking. The first pad I chose is from Evolve Ear. It's not really a pad, but I made it into a pad. And here's how these keys originally sound. Now if I turn the cloud all the way up, also going to bring the access all the way to the left. All right, we in there now. So let's just keep stacking. So I got these sounds from Native Instruments Homage, and basically once I paste these in, we get this sound now. But what I'm gonna do is pitch these up. I do have a send channel, and on the send channel I have reverb. So now when we hear the plucks, just a little bit of reverb now takes the track and makes it a lot more bigger. So what I'm gonna do is just duplicate these drums here. And the only thing I want separated for now is the snare. So I'm gonna zoom in here, zero everything out, except the snare. And then I'll go to this track here and take my snare out. So now my snare is just on this track. Now if I add some reverb to this snare, we got a little bit of blend. So let's take our main instrument out, which is the keys for this track, and let's start adding in more pads. Let's copy this over. Yeah, another pad, and this pad is also from Evolve Ear, and this is the Angel pad, and this is actually a pad. So it's not from the keys that I turned into a pad, it's a pad, all right? I didn't alter anything about it, this is exactly how it comes. Boom. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is volume-wise, dial some things back a little bit. Now the main pad is staying in the middle. The second pad is being panned a little bit to the left, and these plucks are panned a little bit to the right. Just kind of creating some space so everything is not coming right down the middle. We got our bass in the middle, we got the drums in the middle for the most part. When we bring the keys back in, we'll bring the keys to the right. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate this like a couple of times, all right? Just so we kind of have an idea of what the track's gonna sound like, where the verse can be at, things like that. All right, so what I do here, I just brought the volume down. These plucks were way too loud. Bring them down. So what essentially happens is pad 1 becomes our main sound, right? Instead of having the piano being the main sound for this portion, pad 1 is the main sound. So I'll continue to take that out. And what I'll add in now is a lead. So I've got a lead here, and this is from Analog Lab. It's just a vocal lead. Something like that, something light. So I'm gonna drop this lead right where pad 2 starts at. Right, now I kind of want to tuck it. All right? All right, so we're back to our chorus here. So once that piano comes in, that's my cylinder back for the chorus. I'm gonna add in one more sound, and that is a peculiar sound, all right? So I'm gonna load up my last sound, and this is just gonna complement my piano. See, I'm taking out the plucks here. I've added the pad 2 in. I might take pad 2 out. Because it might be overkill. I'm gonna just copy and paste these same keys here. It's about stacking today. Solo this out. That sounds fire. Now there is another trick I could do here too, because I don't like how much volume is coming from pad 1. I'm gonna duplicate this here, and I'm gonna make this pads only available when the chorus starts. So when these pads will come in, these will drop out. So these drop out here, these pads will drop in, and then I'll lower the volume here. Boom. Now I've got that bigger sound, but I've taken things away and added something else in to create a good blend. Last thing I'll put on top is some keys. So rule number 1, when it comes to stacking sounds, you gotta pick sounds that actually go together. That's gonna give you the best blend possible. And the most important thing is knowing when to turn things up or down. Everything cannot be at the same level. Some of your sounds need to be softer, some need to be louder, some of them cannot play together. As you can see, we took out, for the chorus, we took out the lead, we took out pad 2, we took the plucks out. We made a whole separate track for pad 1 because we didn't want it to be the same volume that it is on the verse, because then it'd be too loud. Even before you get into that mixing phase, these are simple steps you can do to get a great reference as to how you want your track to sound. All right, y'all, so that's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. If you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about it. We're trying to grow out here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, share this video with a friend, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Peace.